First of all, give me an insight into what it's like to stay with Cal Robbo. You guys have a big boys' house going on right now.
Yeah, we got a big house going on. There's about, I think at one stage there was 10 of us in there, so it was pretty close quarters. I was rooming with Cal, and then a few of the boys have moved off, and so Cal's going into the big suite because he's still in the comp.
Yes.
So
Finals day is up and running here at the Surf City El Salvador Pro. Kanoa Igarashi, first wave of the quarterfinal on the men's side of the draw. Good looking wave here. Great first turn. Comes into it hard on that second one. So consistent. Kanoa has been this entire event. It gives us an air reverse to work with as well. What a way to make a statement at the start of a heat right now. A little bit foamy through the inside here, but still just keeping so much energy and momentum rolling through down the line right now. Bowls up again. We know he's going to push hard into his turns. What does this end section have for us? Nice looking finishing turn. Kanoa Igarashi starting off strong. Obviously a hard matchup, especially when Kanoa starts like this, Tanner.
Yeah, for me, honestly, this is kind of your classic Kanoa start. He is so efficient at providing himself the best opportunity and then unlocking all of his variety. Nice stabbing first turn. Did not see that coming. Right out of the bowl into an air reverse turn, and then regroups and sets himself up, slows the pace down, which is really nice to see. And these ending maneuvers at this point, the final maneuver, in my opinion, is the classic Kanoa push turn, where he places his turn so perfectly, then pushes the spray out the back and creates so much emphasis. It's an 8-point ride, so he's going to gear up again. Let's back this wave up, because why not? 35-minute heats, we're not even 7 minutes down. Big looking hack to start this one off for Kanoa Igarashi. It's a smaller looking wave, but scores drop.
You kind of wigging, yeah. I'm not going to lie. Like, I think especially at the start of a heat like this and against a guy like Kanoa, like, you just know that another one's probably coming at some point in the heat, and I think it can really put you in a box and can make you wig out on sort of what waves you want to pick and the surfing that you're going to do. So, yeah, I guess it's going to be interesting to see what Cal does from here.
Oh,
but
my
wow.
word. Crazy start to this heat for Kanoa. 2 big turns already. This is a wave that Callum let go under his priority as well. Fun looking inside track here. Full roundhouse for Kanoa into his third turn. Just that board is looking incredible under his feet. So much speed, but yet so smooth with the perfect amount of tail release and flare.
Let me walk you through this first replay with Kanoa. The turn I'm talking about, great opening maneuver. That's spicy. But this turn, coming straight out of it, creating the speed, getting over your rails into a full blowtail reverse turn. Kanoa, of course, everybody, they speak of him as a consummate competitor, yet these kinds of turns are not necessarily competitive. There's a ton of X factor involved there. He has a lot of risk in each one of these maneuvers, and taking a somewhat, mid-level wave quality and turning it into a potential score of worth.
I just feel in the booth, he said he's on like an old Parco model. Caltex now. He's going to open up his semi-final. Biggest looking wave of the quarterfinal, I should say, so far. Draws out the carb here for his third turn. Power is his friend in this matchup. He definitely has the edge there. This one's starting to hit that weird wobble through this midsection here. Then it starts to clean up. Cal, he's going to race through it, gets that completion in. So first wave for Callum Robson, start to finish, done. I mean, this is definitely, we knew it was going to be a good heat, but that is Callum Robson not backing down from the fight right now, Tanner. Can really just do no wrong at the start of this heat right now. Cal's first wave though, Oz, what do you make of it?
Yeah, he got a little loose off that first turn. I guess maybe that's a little bit of pressure from that big score of Kanoa at the start, but this was an amazing wave, and he knew that Caltex was going to do this, that he was going to take off on the best wave of the heat, and he did, and it's definitely going to put him back in the heat and put him in with a sniff for sure.
What's your take on Caltex for this heat, for example? Obviously, Kanoa can turn smaller waves. This incredible initiative that he has where he's giving back to that next generation, coaching. He travels all around Australia for it. So Cal works really hard in and out of the jersey. You can see this is a bit of a smaller wave there. That's the first time we've kind of seen Mamaroka rear her head today as well. He's going to get out of that one there.
He's really done a great job of being a vehicle to inspire younger generations to take a pathway that he has taken and it's contagious, right? As a fan, you get into his corner and you really want the best for him.
Let's see what this wave has for Cal. Ooh, drifts the fins on that first section here. Similar looking wave, size to what we saw for Kanoa's 567. Again, though, we're still kind of filtering in on that mid-tide. It's still relatively low.
He's trying to do the best maneuvers he can, but this, in my opinion, was very uncharacteristic of Callum.
Just
Yeah,
back
I
foot.
I agree. It's like that's not he competes on those waves, and especially in these heats, these little grindy, slow heats, he loves this stuff. So it was a little uncharacteristic, but seeing this, it was cool to see him put the head down and start racing. I was like, you knew something was coming.
Men's quarterfinals has been full of fireworks so far. Kanoa Igarashi has an 8-point ride. He's looking to drop a 5.67 here. Great looking second turn. He connects so well with this wave. Even better looking third turn. Got the fins through. You know what? Let's do it again. Double that up. Now starts to drive even harder on his rails here. I said it before, I say it again. That board looks incredible. Not getting the ride out on that air there. Snake knew.
I want to break down so much of this. These front turns here, he does such a great job of allowing himself to progress down the line, yet getting those vertical snaps in the pocket, not sacrificing any degree of difficulty. And that's the perfect example of that. And then he comes down, mixes it up, and then knows, hey, here we go, into that classic Kanoa blow-tail air reverse turn, which he's so consistent at pulling. But yeah, I feel like fundamentally, Kanoa, he has precision with personality. He is very much so precise, but his turns look unique to me. And they're not in any way robotic. There's a difference in each one of these. So really great ride here.
I'm obsessed with your vocabulary. I just cannot get enough. Now Caltex, he's going to take this one really deep. He's racing, goes for an air, and he unfortunately can't quite get the ride out for Cal as well. So both of these guys putting everything on the line. When a big section approaches, they're going to go for it. Like you mentioned, Oz, Kanoa just got a 6.67. Cal only needs a 7.18. This is a priority use here for Cal Robbo. This is going to bowl up really nicely. First turn has power. Spray goes out the back here for Cal. Grabs and holds an air reverse here on a tricky looking section. There was so much speed coming out from where he landed there. Connects nicely through the inside. Let's hope that this one offers more and just loses the fins on that end section. It is such an emotional roller coaster with wanting to see the athletes make those end sections there, Tanner.
Oscar, give this a call right here because I know you know his surfing really well.
Yeah, this was cool. He sort of set this one up. That was really nice to sort of find this bit. And I wasn't ready for this either. It was so kind of wild, but really sick, like super technical. He did so well to ride out of that and like position his body. And then, you know, this was really sharp, this in-between stuff here, and I was not ready for that. That's a bummer because that was on its way to being pretty close to the score, I'd say. But, you know, it's so cool to see him do that mid-wave. I'm so hyped on that. It's really cool.
Yeah, it's amazing. And it's his competitive ability to just know he needs to lift his game on a wave to get the score. Kanoa is having a great heat. But I do want to note, Oscar, and you've been free surfing a fair amount out here, this final turn, there is a rib that comes off of the cobblestones late in the wave, and you see him kind of progress over it, and he changes the angle into that last maneuver and hanging mid-turn, and maybe that was the reason he fell.
Yeah, it was just a little tight. Oh, Kanoa behind.
Wow.
Oh.
Just on his heels a little bit too much there.
You know, both of these guys did leave meat on the bone with their final moves on their second scoring waves, and I feel like that's very interesting because Kanoa, you could argue, could be sitting on a 7.5 backup.
How hard this tour is. Cal's looking. Kanoa's going to go. 30 seconds to go here. Is there a wave out the back? Kanoa, he's looking to surf this wave past a 6.67. Connects on that second turn here. Again, just such beautiful rail work from Kanoa. Goes to the air. Is there a completion? No, looks like he slightly buried the nose right at the end there with that front foot landing a little bit far up there.
Kanoa came out of the gates, so much emphasis with exclamation points. Right? He had his 8-point ride and he backed it up, and he has looked aggressive for the win. And Callum did a wonderful job of waiting, executing on his 7.5. In reality, I'm sure he's going to be thinking about that backup score to see if he could have gotten the job done, but ultimately a great result for Callum for sure. Getting that rhythm going into Sakurama, and Kanoa will keep going.
Down here with Kanoa Igarashi. Igarashi, you look like a different person out there. Absolutely on fire, just starting out with an excellent score.
I mean, yeah, it's finals day. You have to bring your best. I'm on a good board. I haven't ridden this contest yet. I had it on ice and snapper. It's funny, I mean, even at snapper, I lost first round, but the board felt so magic. I was like, okay, I want to make sure I keep this board for the rest of the year. And yeah, I'm glad I got out of the board bag today and took the wax off and set it up, and it feels really good.
I saw you talking to Snake after the heat. You were talking about doing that big air and going for it. I guess there's no holding back on finals day.
Yeah, I mean, it's finals day. I mean, everyone here at this point is going for the win. No one wants to get a fifth or a third or a second. You want to try and win this thing. So you kind of want to set, I mean, at least for me, I like setting like my intention for myself, off like the first wave of the day. And that was kind of like the pace that I wanted to create for today. Whether, I lost in that heat or whether I go all the way, at least, I can set my own pace. And for that heat, it worked.
And so coming into the semis, anything you're going to change?
I don't think so. Maybe try and not fall. That'd be pretty good.
Well, we can't wait to see you. Congratulations. And the semis are going to be waiting for you.
Yeah, thank you. Arigato.